Hey, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are, collective. Welcome to Ignite Your Soul, Merging Two Worlds. And I think I'm going to shut this light off because it's, oh, I almost snapped it. Hey. So today, man, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling this door to possibilities and opportunities open up everywhere in my life. I'm seeing results. It's just amazing. Outside of me, I'm seeing results. So not just in the world in general, in my own family. Okay. Um, and so I made this video because I've been getting these crazy downloads big time today. You might resonate. All right, I had to clear out a lot of things going on mentally. And if you're experiencing any migraines or headaches, okay, this is the light is coming in and illuminating the pain and bringing it out and bringing it forward for your awareness to focus, okay? Not to focus on the pain, but to become aware of what and where this pain is the root issue and the root cause, okay? So I labeled this video how to, okay? So how to lessen the contrast that is around you, it's surrounding you, okay? And this is a choice. It is not something you have to do. You get to do it. And this is one way of changing the way you communicate. Communicate about yourself, others, the world in general. It's going to shift your perspective and perception every time that you go into stillness and you want to know more. Okay. You're asking for things. You're allowed to ask for things, but you have this vortex that is so full of things that you've asked for since for forever. It's as many lifetimes as you could possibly imagine, full of things that you asked God, universe, all that is for. And you are the only one that is in your way from receiving it. How do I know this? Because I decided on my own free will to let go of the past way of thinking, the past way of believing. And I created these new beliefs and where I stood for myself. Okay. And it was about myself, it was my own image. Okay. It was my own image and belief of how I was being perceived by the world, how I didn't understand that when I didn't show up, it was only for me. It was for me. I was showing up for me and I was building this inner confidence and just striking gold everywhere. Everywhere I showed up for myself and wanted to do better for my life, for my kids, for my family. I did it for me first. So the contrast is unconscious, okay? And it is, how do I want to say, okay, it's unconsciously we are creating, okay? And this is our deep feminine energy, okay? This is unconscious wounds and pain, okay, that we did not understand that we had a choice, but I am giving you this opportunity and I'm bringing this video to you to open your heart, allow your mind to expand, and embrace whatever you can change right now that is not feel good. Okay. It doesn't feel good. It's your inner being saying, I'm going to enlighten more of this and I'm going to use contrast around you with people, places, and things. Okay. The only job you have is to focus on you right now. Okay. That is how you end the contrast. The only way out is through it. Okay. So the light is coming in. We're always being illuminated by physical pain in our body. Okay. And this is to bring up the pain, to bring you awareness that, hey, you might want to check this out. But don't take it too seriously, and don't take the first opinion that you get about it. Trust that your inner being is inviting you to experience the full essence of who you are. Okay. And this has to come up from a dark place. We have pain and we carry energies that are unknown, that are not even our own. Okay. And this is part of ending the contrast. Bring it up, evaluate it for a brief second, and say, where does this come from? And become aware of your own inner being expressing where this comes from a person, a place, and a thing that does not feel good. Okay. It does not feel good. It's going to come to the surface and you're going to become more aware of your surroundings. And right away, you're going to want to observe your surroundings and say, okay, I don't respond to this way of thinking or feeling or reacting. I'm going to choose deliberately to no longer communicate to this person, place, or thing, whatever it is. Remember, the self-image. So however you see yourself, the world is going to see you. Okay, so if you're lack of confidence, you're not going to show up for yourself. You're not going to show up for your job. You're not going to show up. Okay, you're just going to not show up. When you are confident, you are going to keep showing up because this is your authentic self saying, I believe in you. You just need to believe in you. Okay, so you got to have the contrast of what does not feel good to step into that feeling of happiness, true love, right? Okay. So you're sifting and sorting through the contrast. Okay. And this has been channeled through me this morning that everybody wants love. Everybody wants more money. Everybody wants a new job, a career. Okay. We need to get you focused and we need to get you on track and there. Forget all the rest. No more pain, no more suffering, no more wondering if you are right or wrong, because it's not right or wrong. It just is. And it's only person that can change what is in your current situation or circumstance is by not only not observing it as what is forever, because that's what we as human beings, we focus on it. Okay, this is what I see. This is what it is. It's got to be the only way. I'm here to tell you, I'm here to invite you to expand your mind and open your heart to new possibilities, new ways of being, thinking, feeling, and reacting in your life, and allow your inner being to show you the way by opening up. Just open up to something new. Look outside the box that you've always looked in, okay? A new perspective, a new perception happening right now. Step into the portal, welcome in the light, allow the pain to rise up and embrace it. Okay, it's all good. God said it was good from the beginning of time until the end of time as you knew it to be. Right now. Okay, so what does the contrast look like and feel like around you? How long are you willing to settle for less than you deserve, you desire, or that you even truly want? All right. If you want your true love, okay, my spirit guides are stepping in. Sorry about that. If you want your true love, you need to know and understand what love is first and what love is not. Okay. And you will know this by your contrast. The energy of people, of your own personal and environment. Okay. Does it feel good? Yes or no? Ask yourself that question. Okay. So you have to understand, okay, everything needs to be looked at on a spiritual vibration and energy level first. You don't have to fix anything in your reality yet. Okay. And you probably don't. If things are good and you're flowing and you're happy, don't change a thing. Everything's working out for you. You ask, it's given. Now you're receiving exactly what you deserve, you desired, what you asked for. Okay, so learning to thyself is to know other people's true intentions. Okay, you personally are psychic, you are intuitive being, not just a human being. But the human experience has been so heavy and so hard, like on the collective level and visual level. So we need to narrow it down and say, okay, this is what my life looks like. This is what it feels like. Is that my life that I had planned for myself, or that my inner being has planned for me? Now, your inner being is always praising you, is always inspiring you and empowering you to take risk. But take risks that are healthy and planned out, not just jump in, try this. And, you can absolutely, because that's what has always been. But has that worked? It hasn't worked. Mm-mm. It hasn't worked for me, hasn't worked for anybody else. I know. Okay. So I get it. So it's about above and beyond what others think and believe about you or your past. Guess what? Your past no longer exists. When you step in to alignment and wanting better for you, your kids, your family, your even grandkids, your life is about to change. And I don't mean a little bit, I mean a lot. There's a commitment on your part. And then your higher self, your inner being, your extension of what created you, is going to step in and say, yes, you got it. I'm right here. I'm cheering you on. Your loved ones in heaven, they're cheering you on. Just keep going forward fearlessly. Take the risk. Show up for yourself. Want a better life in whatever area that is. Okay. First and foremost, I want to back up a little bit, because this is a humbling path. It is a graceful path. It is full of lessons and blessings. So it's totally your choice. It's not something that is forced upon you. You can focus on the pain and try different things all that you want, but there's really only one thing you need to do. Become aware of it. What's the root cause? Where did it come from? What's the issue here? Not focus on it. We're going to observe it and give it away. Trust that your inner being is going to bring to you that person you need, that place, that thing, whatever it is. You don't have to do anything, okay? Only the inner work, inner reflection. That's it. This is how it's going to become so effortless, so natural, and so easy. And if it is not these things, you're out of alignment in one area or the other. Okay. And this could be mentally, this could be emotionally. Okay. So your emotions are here to guide you, your intuition. Okay. But the mind can overstep what we feel the next step is, that is the most healthiest for our mental well-being, our emotional well-being, our physical well-being. There's stuff that you hold on to that you no longer have to hold on to. It is okay to start practicing releasing and letting go and giving it to your higher power, whatever that is, God, universe, all that is. All right. So it's that simple, but you cannot do it alone. Okay. You literally need 30 days in one area of your life to focus on. Get that off and running and off the ground and up there, right? You're getting at the higher vibration in this area. Then you're going to stop and you're going to leave that go, not think about it, only tend to it like it's off alignment, and you'll know by how it feels. So, okay, there's one area. It could be your love life. Then it could be your work life. Okay. Whatever that you love to do and you lose track of time, being, thinking, peeing, getting a drink, eating, anything. This is your authenticity. You need to step into more of that. Embrace what you love to do. Don't stay in a job or a career that is not paying you your worth, that is not fulfilling you emotionally or mentally. Okay. Your mental wellness and your emotional wellness and your physical wellness and your spiritual wellness, it all matters. It's not just about the mind anymore. Your emotional trauma and this pain that is coming up to the surface for you to release and open your heart and trust love is. Love is always, okay? Whatever that looks like, you're learning, you're growing, expanding, you're learning more about who you are personally and on a collective level. How do you mentally and emotionally and react in the collective? What is your pattern, your ripple effect, your belief system? Okay. What are you expanding out into the universe of your thoughts, of the way your feelings make you react? Okay. Slow down, take a breather like this. And just allow the light in and allow it all. Allow it all. It is great. It is great. Okay. Some is very painful, and we don't need to focus there. Then we need to just release this pain and say it is not mine. And we're going to command and demand that we release it over to unconditional love, to the Father, Mother, God, or whatever it is. Praise Jesus that he died on the cross for your experience. Okay. It's an experience. Okay. Once you were a sinner, you are here to experience the complete opposite. And that is healing within the self, mental body, and the emotional body, and the physical body, and the spiritual body. Open up, allow the light to come in, and just flow the abundance and the prosperity and the opportunities. It is great. Okay. That's where we're at today. This is the how-to lesson, the contrast of suffering. And you can kick and scream all you want because it ain't going anywhere until you become aware of the root issue and cause of it. And once you become aware, your inner being is going to thank you. Okay. It's going to thank you. You're going to be freed from it. Okay. Whether it's emotional pain, trauma, any guilt, any grief, right? You're going to thank your higher self every time you feel this enlightenment and this release. So this is the time to ascend into the higher light being that you already are, you always have been. Only we're going to put that first. We're going to put that first. Then we're going to cause this ripple effect of unconditional love and light to flood everywhere. Okay. So it's not your job to focus on what's happening in the world. Yeah, you can educate yourself. You can, learn what's going on. But when you feed so much into it and think about it constantly, you're not part of helping the contrast of that, right? you are creating more contrast, more worry, more stress, more anxiety. Source, your inner being, all loves you and guides you to so much more than you even can imagine. All right. So allow this light to come in. Just say yes. And when you say yes, watch this video however many times you want. Allow the light to come in. Tickle. Tickle. Woo. Okay. Tickle. So start sifting and sorting through your contrast. And when you do this, you're shooting new desires, new hopes, and it's bigger than you think. Okay. It's individually and it's collectively. And we do this with intention to not self-serve only. It's not about that anymore. It's about telling someone out there, hey, I need help. It's being able to open up and ask for help from your team and spirit, from your higher self, from God, whatever it is, as always. So I had all this channeled, but as you see, I need the paper. So you're learning about the self and what love is, okay? What love feels like. Don't worry about what it looks like. The energy is everything. It is going to tell you exactly by someone's actions, their true intentions for you. All right. Are they showing up unconditionally, or they got so many conditions on you, you just can't breathe and you're taking it and you're taking it? Well, you're getting depleted. It's like a vampire sucking your blood out of your body until you have nothing left. All right. You need to become aware of these people, these places, and these things doing this. Okay. And once you do, you're going to appreciate life so much more. You're going to open up, personally begin to no longer have to observe your reality, because you're deliberately creating this feeling that feels good and it's working for you now. So we're not focused on the past. Okay. We're only going to become aware of the pain and what the root issue and cause and where it extends. All right. There is a belief in your way that you aren't worthy of love. There is a belief in your way that you are unlovable, period. Okay. These are not your truths. Okay. Your soul knows you are worthy of love. Your soul knows that you are worthy of expansion and becoming focused on having so much clarity. No more confusion, no more struggles, no more having to look outside yourself to make a decision or wait for someone to approve this decision you're about to make. You don't have to wait for that. This is the great 333 on clock. So in mind, body, and spirit, open up, allow yourself to be enlightened, and have fun with it. Holy cow, do not take it seriously, because you are in the beginning. When your spiritual awakening happens with your inner being, okay, you're 90% spiritual and you're 10% human. And this it can last a very long time. If you're not mentored, don't know what's going on, okay, and you don't know how to do the receiving of thought instead of always thinking the thought, which is you taking control over the higher self, the inner being's guidance. So you don't want to do that. And you definitely not want to do that. And you want to allow the contrast on everybody else to be there. I mean, you do not have to tell them anything. You just need to step into what your contrast, where you want to change your life. Okay. Everybody else would just see you doing it and creating a new life, and they don't need to know how. Just do it, feel it, embrace it, and move forward fearlessly. So other people have always had these high expectations of what or who parents, grandparents, whoever raised you, they had their best intentions. Okay. They did. They did not know about this or what. So God is using me as an example to the collective and in my own individual family, that it's about enjoying the whole journey. It's about learning, growing, and expanding and allowing others to be right where they are is perfect. Okay. Everybody has this way, inner grace, and they don't know how to reach it. And that's perfectly fine too. It will happen when you start wanting more, when you start caring about how you feel. All right. It's not about how we look on the outside. Okay. It's about how we feel inside. Where is that pain coming from? All right. Check in the void body. And this could be habits, patterns, and belief systems that are no longer working. And you can see that it's not working. You just don't know the steps to take to change it. Okay. So, man, I don't even need my notes. But so let me run over these really quick. Oh, yeah. Spirit wants me to mention this is what you don't remember. Okay. Incarnating here and having this physical experience. Okay. But you did. You asked for contrast so you could learn, grow, expand. So we could do that on a collective level, on an individual level. All right. So if you're living with expectations and you have sets of rules, or better yet, demands on others, that's a no-no. Okay. You can't possibly want to do that because without communicating, all right, physically in front of someone, hey, this is my expectations of this relationship. This is how I want it. This is how you want it. And we're going to bring it and merge it together and make it work. This is coming to union with your inner being. Okay. And the other inner beings around you. Everyone has one. Okay. So the first thing I want to share and tell you is to let go of control of everything in your life. All right. And be flexible. Appreciate it all. Learn, grow, and expand any way you can. All right. But most importantly, rise up in the spiritual evolution and take in this process with a grain of salt and have fun with it. All right. God wants you to love the experience, love what you're feeling. This is the extension of Christ consciousness, and all things are conscious. Okay. However, they've been unconscious. Okay. And we've been living from a place of pain, and we no longer have to live or enjoy that. Okay. We can embrace it. We can take a look at it, get through the root cause of it, and expand from it, grow and learn and expand from it, and enjoy the journey along the way. This is going to teach you so much of who you are as not only a human being, but as a soul, and how much your soul has always been there, always guided you. You always knew everything as a child was perfect until you were taught that it wasn't. There was something broken, or you needed to be fixed, or something was off about you. This is not true. You were never been off. You have always been on your journey. You were simply misguided. And I was too. So I get it. Okay. I get it. So ask Spirit, am I this? And wait. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. It's going to be so much fun. You're going to learn to rebuild and restructure your own life. You're going to be spiritually focused, not just physically focused. You're going to merge both worlds, and that's why I ignite your soul, merging both worlds collective. And for the contrast is going to help you know what, I don't want to say is good or bad, but on a vibration, how do you feel? All right, let's talk about the vibration of contrast that's around you. How do you feel? All right. Feelings to understand your own soul's bliss. And this was what you understood coming in, as you would want to feel everything that was good, that was bad, that was ugly, that was effortless, that was hard. We needed it all to expand. Okay. So check your feelings instead of trying to immediately understand it. Just try to understand where these feelings come from, these learned behaviors, these ways of the pain, the emotional pain and trauma, and the ways of reacting towards a person, place, or thing. All right. You have a choice. And now you're learning right now, watching me in this video, you have a choice. You can change any area of your life, any area, with so much ease and flow. It's all right. So okay, so what else you need to understand when you're on your spiritual evolution and your personal development, right? And change, and expansion and growth is that others will not have the same lessons of growth. Okay, and this is really important. You're going to want to share everything. Okay, I get it. And some will be able to take on, what you're dishing out, and then the others will just get more confused. So it's best that you just stay in your own lane, trust that your own path is being guided by yourself, and don't worry about having to grasp how much pain needs to come to the surface. So what you're doing is embracing your own inner darkness, your own inner demons, and saying, okay, this is where I was. This is where I want to be. So how do I get there? How do I bring all that darkness that made me react this way or respond emotionally out of pain, out of fear, and bring it up to the surface and say, what would God, universe, all that is, Jesus, what would Jesus do? Like the bracelets, right? What would Jesus do? All right. So here's the real truth, and this is raw, and it's going to maybe resonate to some and not all. But there is family members even that you will learn that don't have your highest and greatest good. Okay. And they'll either follow or come along and ascend with you, or they'll stay behind. And you can't worry about them, because the more you're focused on them coming along is the more they're going to stay where they're at. So you just stay focused in your lane and you keep expanding. And the more you show up and you commit to yourself, your inner being is going to reach on a wide range and vibrational multitude of expansion that you've created, this ripple effect. And it's going to start in your own line in DNA first. Okay. Don't get impatient. Don't lose trust. Stay in hope. And whatever your faith is, whatever your immediate belief that is working for you, right? That's showing up when you ask, it's given. All right. When that shows up, that means you're already there. Just give time and space and allow others to get there with you. for our collective brothers and sisters. This is for our individual brothers and sisters. Okay. Not everybody will get there the same time that you do. You're going to learn and grow through this contrast. It is a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful mess. All right. It is a beautiful effed up mess. But, however, it's the way you react to this mess is how you will get out of it, with your inner being helping you and guiding you to the next blessing. Okay. So let's learn our lessons. Let's lessen the contrast collectively and individually, and be more flexible, more playful, retreat more into stillness and reflect when you do react. Okay. Don't blame, don't hold shame, don't hold guilt. Just reflect again, catch it before it happens again, and embrace all of it. All of it. Okay, so again with the notes. But here's the thing. It's not your job to only understand. It's our choice to want to know the difference through the contrast. And it brings you into your authentic self. Okay, so take risks, planned risks only. Okay, ask yourself, does it feel good, or can I do better for myself now? Okay, and this is intentionally. No longer has to be unconscious or from this unconscious pain that's coming up for you to just release. It's not to set in, it's not to linger in. Okay, it's learning about your own spiritual connection and in here in the physical, merging the two so you can better understand that your loved ones that go before you are also appreciative of their own expansion and transition into spirit. It's to embrace. It is a collective mission, an individual mission. Okay. And your soul is ready for your expansion when you say yes. So all you have to do is say yes and become aware. And to understand is to become one who sees from the higher view of what you want to feel and experience for yourself. Okay. So I get it. You've been betrayed. You've been hurt. Let that go. That was then. It can't come no more. You're going to learn and expand that all that betrayal was for you. It was for you to learn how much negativity or not unconditional love, but conditioned love will you tolerate in your life? And what will you wait for? What will you wait for? So much time and energy and thought and what you put into relationships have left you feeling abandoned, and really you only abandoned yourself and believing in yourself that you deserve love and you're worthy of it. Okay, you're worthy of being, having, and stepping into your authentic truth and self. So let's see, anything else, Spirit? Yeah. So this is going to help you stop manifesting unconsciously and be more deliberate in your thoughts and your feelings. Okay. And the feelings will make you react. Okay. Remember that. The feelings are there to react. You react or you don't react to. Right. That's when you know. Okay. So yeah, I did it because I believed I could. I didn't give up, even though I couldn't see the long path that stood before me. I did not give up. And I'm praying that you will embrace and say yes to yourself and ask for help Do not try to do it alone. It has been years and years of trial and error. I know how to get you to the next step effortlessly, easily, and naturally, and very painless. Okay. So with that being said, thank you. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe because someone else out there needs to hear this message, wants and prays to hear how it works. And yeah, just learn to open up your mind to learn new things, let go of what you thought you knew to learn more of who you are in both worlds, okay? The physical and the spiritual. And you'll love it. You might not love it at first, but that if you're not loving it now, then well, you'll love the next step. And it's real obvious. Okay? Trust your intuition. Trust the feelings. Okay? Love and light. Peace for now.